Hi, my name's Keith Latta, and I'm the executive chef of the Skinny Pancake Restaurant Group. Today, we're going to make sweet crepe batter using Monument Farms whole milk, and then we're going to spin out a crepe and fold it into something called a sugar shack using fresh Vermont butter and maple sugar. That's also the great part about the crepe. It is a blank canvas that you can build anything on top of. It can be savory, it can be sweet, it can be straight off the griddle, it can be rolled up and baked with something inside it for a completely different experience. The first ingredient is just general all-purpose flour. So I have 2 cups of that, 4 eggs, a little bit of sugar, and some vanilla extract. And then we also have on Monument Dairy whole milk here. There's 2 cups of this. I can't explain it, but it tastes richer, it tastes fresher. There is certainly a difference to the Monument Farms milk. I believe in the same way that you can taste food that comes out of a kitchen that's cooked by happy cooks, you can tell food that has been produced by people who are invested in what they're doing. In the same way that the milk tastes better and different, it imparts that same type of flavor into our crepe batter. There are times where we have to, unfortunately, we didn't order correctly and we have to sub with something that's not Monument Farms, and you can certainly tell the difference. It doesn't pop in the same way. I'm just going to whisk all this together. It should probably look like slightly thinner than what you would expect out of pancake or waffle batter. And then the last ingredient we have is I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of melted butter. It doesn't have to be melted butter. You can use any kind of liquid oil. And so this is our crepe batter. We spin ours on 16-inch round cast iron skillets. If you wanted to do something similar at home, all you would need is to get a non-stick frying pan. You could do a large, a small, a little bit of melted butter on the inside over medium-high heat. You pour your batter in and you pick the pan up off the stove and just kind of move the batter around in the pan until it covers the entire inside. It'll be ready to flip, kind of like this crepe here when it starts to slowly and gently pull away from the cooking surface. We're going to flip it over. And then we're going to take some unsalted Vermont butter and get a nice layer of butter on there. And we're going to sprinkle on some pure Vermont maple sugar. And we're going to fold this up. Just in case the maple sugar on the inside isn't enough, we serve it with a side of real Vermont maple syrup as well. And then garnish it with a little bit of powdered sugar. And that's it. That is a Sugar Shack crepe.
Monument Farms is proud to be Vermont's secret ingredient.
Outside of the better flavor, there's a real connection to the food, which goes to a level that is hard to explain, but we know that if we spend our money in Vermont and in the surrounding regions, that money stays and gets reinvested in farms, in different businesses, and it's just a wheel that keeps on turning and keeps on feeding itself.
We've got the recipes for your favorite dishes from Vermont's most popular restaurants and bakeries, only at monumentfarms.com.
9 years later, I'm not bored with trying to make crepes.